Why their connection feels deeper than a typical co-star relationship. More than just a pairing. In the world of acting, many co-stars build chemistry. Many become friends. Some become close. But every once in a while, there's a duo that feels different. A pair whose connection doesn't quite fit into the usual boxes, whose bond feels too effortless, too sincere, too natural to be explained by scripts or schedules alone. For thousands of fans around the world, Freen and Becky fall into that rare category. People don't watch them and think, "Oh, they act well together." People watch them and feel, "There's something deeper happening here." And when you look closely at the way they interact, support each other, protect each other, and naturally gravitate toward one another, it becomes clear why so many believe their connection goes far beyond typical co-star chemistry. Their comfort with each other is instant, unforced, and rare. Actors usually need time to adjust, warm up, and build familiarity. But Freen and Becky showed a kind of comfort that appeared almost immediately, like they had known each other before they actually met. The way Becky leans into Freen without thinking. The way Freen instinctively gives Becky space or shields her gently. The way neither hesitates to touch, joke, tease, or care for one another. It's not the comfort of colleagues. It's the comfort of someone who feels safe. This kind of ease isn't practiced. It's felt. They notice the smallest things about each other. Typical co-stars notice basic things. Favorite foods, hobbies, schedules. Freen and Becky, on the other hand, seem to notice everything. Freen knows when Becky is tired, even when she's smiling. She adjusts Becky's hair, fixes her clothes, hands her water before she even asks. Becky knows when Freen is overwhelmed. She watches her quietly, steps closer, gives her support without needing to say a word. You don't study someone so closely unless they matter to you deeply. Their protectiveness goes both ways. Most popular duos have one protective half. But with Freen and Becky, the protectiveness flows both directions. Freen shields Becky from crowds. Becky holds Freen's arm when she senses tension. Freen guides her gently through chaotic events. Becky supports Freen emotionally when pressure hits. This isn't the usual senior helps junior dynamic. This is two people equally invested in each other's well-being. It's balanced. It's mutual. It's intimate. They make each other better. Not just on screen. Co-stars often improve each other's acting. But Freen and Becky seem to improve each other's lives. Becky brings out Freen's softness, the warmth, the laughter, the playful side fans don't always see. Freen brings out Becky's confidence, the calm strength, the maturity, the steady emotional grounding. Together, they become versions of themselves that feel more complete. That's not performance. That's influence. And emotional influence is one of the purest signs of a deep bond. Their unguarded moments say more than their scripted ones. Fans don't analyze scripted scenes between them. They analyze the real ones. The glances they exchange when they think no one is watching. The way Becky smiles softer at Freen than at anyone else. The way Freen's eyes follow Becky automatically. The way their hands find each other naturally during interviews. You can pretend chemistry in front of a camera, but you can't pretend sincerity when you don't know the camera is rolling. They prioritize each other, even when they don't have to. Actors support each other during promos, that's normal. But Freen and Becky support each other outside of work too. They show up for each other's projects. They celebrate each other's milestones. They talk about each other in interviews even when the question is unrelated. They check on each other emotionally. This isn't co-star duties. This is devotion. Their energy changes when they're together. This is something fans mention constantly. They are different when they stand beside each other. Freen becomes softer, more expressive, more relaxed. Becky becomes calmer, more confident, more grounded. It's the way two puzzle pieces settle naturally when placed together. Their presence affects each other on a level deeper than professionalism, almost like two energies syncing effortlessly. They have an undeniable unspoken language. Freen and Becky communicate more in glances, smiles, tiny gestures, the tone of their voices, their body language. than some co-stars do in full conversations. They understand each other's mood instantly. They read each other's unspoken feelings. They know when to comfort, when to tease, when to support. This kind of silent communication is usually seen in pairs with a profound emotional bond. Their connection continues even between projects. Many co-star bonds weaken as soon as filming ends. But with Freen and Becky, their closeness didn't fade, it strengthened. Fan events, tours, interviews, casual outings. Their chemistry remains consistent and authentic. When a bond survives outside of schedules and scripts, it says everything. They choose each other again and again. At the end of the day, the strongest sign that their connection is deeper than a typical co-star relationship is simple. They keep choosing each other. Choosing to stand together. Choosing to speak fondly of one another. Choosing to support each other's dreams. Choosing to remain close even when the world watches them too closely. Connection isn't what happens on camera. Connection is what happens off camera. And theirs feels real, feels lasting, feels special. Ending. A bond that can't be explained by co-stars alone. Maybe they're partners. Maybe they're soulmates. Maybe they're best friends bound by something deeper. Maybe their hearts simply recognize each other in ways the world doesn't need to label. Whatever the true definition is, one thing remains clear. Their connection surpasses the limits of acting, surpasses the scripts, surpasses the industry itself. Something warm. Something genuine. Something quietly powerful. And that's why fans feel it. Because what Freen and Becky share isn't just co-star chemistry. It's a bond that feels written not by a director, but by fate.